right, man. Bernie the Boxer, he did a live stream the other day, and he talked about Terence Crawford being back from Thailand, and they had some conversations about what he wanted to do next, and the obvious target is he says the obvious target he said the obvious target is excuse me, Canelo Alvarez. But seem like if they can't get Canelo, that they may be turning their sights on to Tim Tszyu. Now they said people said Tim Tszyu ain't really never talked about fighting Terence Crawford. Oh yeah, he said he'd fight Terence Crawford. I mean, it wasn't the most authoritative call out, but he said he'd be open to fighting Terence Crawford. He said that. So um, you know, so for the most part, you know, that could be, who they turn their eyes to. Is fighting Tim Tszyu. So I mean, at the end of the day, give you opportunity to be a champion or title holder in 4 different weight classes. He was lineal in 3 of them. I mean, unfortunately, Tim Tszyu didn't get the opportunity to fight Jamel Charlo for the lineal, and it don't look like Terence Crawford want that opportunity because Charlo stock kind of getting dropped with the Canelo thing, and then he got other things going on. In the sport of boxing, right? I'm outside of the sport of boxing. I hope you get that together. But at the end of the day, I knew you wasn't gonna see him for a long time. When I knew you wasn't gonna see him for a long time. Um, when you know when he got that money, I knew it. You know, uh, but because the last time he got a lot of money, because remember he said he got 10 million when he beat Castanos, and we ain't see him for a long time. And we ain't see him for a long time. So that is what it is. But if they fight Tim Tszyu, I think it's still a dangerous fight. Anytime you go up and you fight somebody who naturally is heavy-handed as Tim Tszyu, and people say, "Well, he don't look special. He don't look like, At the end of the day, outside looking in is different from inside looking out." And I know Bomac said he felt like even Earl Spence, after he fought Terence Crawford, would easily beat, Tim Tszyu. I don't agree with that synopsis. This is why I make my own synopsis. This is why this is why I got my own opinion. You know, so at the end of the day, it's all about how you gonna deal with the power and just the he controls the distance. That's the problem. He controls that distance pretty well. He controls real estate, and Bud's a strong guy. So I think it's gonna be a very, very interesting fight. I want to see it. I'm a Tim Tszyu fan. You know, I like the style. Because the style ain't it ain't too many guys who got the style like that no more. Unfortunately, you know, unfortunately, not too many guys fighting in that manner no more. So it's exciting. When you do get a good pressure fighter, it's very exciting. You know, but he gonna have to get his head off that line a little bit more, fucking with Bud. And I think Bud gonna have to respect that punching power too. Because it seemed like one thing about Tim Tszyu, people say, "Well, he got good conditioning. He paces himself. He controls the distance very, very well, very well." But um, But like I continue to say, man, I mean, it make a logical sense. And then, if Lara, if you want to move up and fight Lara, because now Lara is now fighting Michael Zephyr, his mandatory, because they never nailed down the Danny Garcia fight. I didn't even know Michael Zephyr until I did the video the other day. He signed with he signed with PBC. So now anybody can bid on the fight. You know what I'm saying? So now anybody can bid on the fight. So it's a lot of, it's a lot of moving parts over there right now. A lot of moving parts. So it's a lot of moving parts. But I want to see the fight. You know, you know, so but I think Tim Tszyu got a chance for sure. You know, so but we got to see. Canelo, and really what hinges on him probably fighting Tim Tszyu, to be real. I mean, Tim Tszyu or not, is how Isaac Cruz do this weekend. Not Isaac Cruz, my God. How Jaime Munguia do next weekend. I think he fight next week. So it depends on how Jaime Munguia do next weekend. If Jaime win, that's probably who Canelo fight next. That's probably who we fight next. So, but it is what it is. The Mexicans gonna show off for that. Some Americans may complain, but it says Terence Crawford could be facing Tszyu next, according to one of his trainers, Bernie the Boxer, Bernie Davis. Bud was expected to face Earl Spence in a rematch after the Truth exercised rematch clause following their first fight. Spence was knocked out in round 9, making Crawford the first undisputed welterweight champion. So he said, quote, he had successful cataract surgery today. That explains why he got hit with some. Okay, that was Earl Spence saying this. So we don't know where the Tim Tszyu things stand at. So I don't know if they're gonna strip the lineal title and put it on the line for them. But he says, I always say if the fight makes sense, why not? But he's not in the plans, like I say, if it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just want to enjoy the Charlo fight. Okay, that's Canelo. So for the most part, he could, be fighting Tim Tszyu there, but that's if Canelo don't pick him. And then after Canelo fight, he's already said that that he'll be, that he probably walk away. That he'll probably walk away. So, but yeah, we'll see. But if not, go get a belt at 140. And see what happened. I mean, do you go get try to get I think the WBA is vacant at 150 at 154, excuse me. I think the WBA is vacant at 154, at IBF is. So you might can get them to strip WBC out of Charlo hands or something like that. So if you can go get a belt and unify with Tim Tszyu, they probably can strip the lineal title from him, and you can be lineal in 3 different weight classes. So I mean, I don't know. But Charlo put a lot of work in. I think the first belt he held was a WBC. So I think if his brother can hold the belt for over a year and not get stripped, I think Charlo got enough clout and enough history with the WBC to hold it until we see kind of what happened, outside the ring with him. So I think that may be very well kind of be the case with him. But but I'm with Tim Tszyu and Crawford. But the problem with that is, do they go overseas? Is it enough money to make that happen in the U.S.? Or do they got to go overseas to make it happen, Captain? That's the question. That's the question. You know, and will he be willing to go over there? Because people say, well, you seen what happened with Manny Pacquiao over there. So you hear people talking about the water different over there, and this, that, and the third. So you hear a lot of different things. You know, about traveling abroad. Andre Ward and Mayweather never traveled in their professional career. Over there. So, but no. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.